J-E-T-S! Let's go!
Quick pass to Garrett Wilson. Touchdown! What a throw! Aaron Rodgers to Garrett Wilson.
J-E-T-S!
Let's get it! Wow! Jet Stadium. Aaron Rodgers is home, baby. Jets media, I love you all. Free call! It's gone! Ready to take flight with the Jets, baby. Let's go! Woo!
What is going on, Jets fans? We are back live from the studio at home. I'm back on the East Coast. I'm back in New York. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Wasn't able to make a video on this morning's practice because I just flew home from the West Coast. But I'm back. We were live on the huddle just a half hour ago, and now I have to give you guys my thoughts of today's practice because the pads are back on, and I cannot wait to be back at One Jets Drive tomorrow for the first time this year to give you my first perspective of training camp with my own eyes. That is going to be a lot of fun. So wait, make sure you guys hit that like button on your way into the show. If you did not already, I would greatly appreciate that. We're going to break down training camp. There's a lot of different storylines, a lot of different takeaways that I want to share my thoughts of. We heard from Robert Saleh. We heard from Javon Kinlaw today. There's some injury updates, some updates on Hassan Reddick. So we're definitely going to get into all of that. But before we do, make sure you guys hit the like button for your boy right now. On your way into the show, baby. Let's get straight into business. I absolutely love it. Now, I'll start off with this. It's really hard for me to give you my personal takeaways because I'm not there yet. So after tomorrow, I can finally give you guys how I feel about camp with my own eyes because it's just a different story when you get to be at practice and see it in person rather than relying on the beat reporters and Jets fans telling you what's going on. So I'm excited to see with my own eyes, but there's a lot of storylines that I wanted to kind of highlight here. I don't even know where to start. There's so many. Let's start off with Garrett Wilson because Garrett Wilson's cooking this training camp. He is absolutely on a tear. The chemistry between Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson is already off the charts. There's been a viral video of Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers getting heated on the sideline during Saturday's practice, which I think is awesome, by the way. I mean, Jets fans, when's the last time we had a quarterback that is a grown adult that has the confidence and the leadership ability to go up to a player on the Jets from a weapon standpoint and be assertive and tell him what he did wrong and coach him up? We've never had that. It's a great thing. We actually have a quarterback that holds his teammates accountable. Do you realize that? Do you realize that? Like, Zach Wilson never did that. Sam Darnold never did that. It's awesome. So please don't let people think it's a negative that we have a quarterback that's actually getting into heated discussions with their own players. Dane's in the chat says, Richie, your work updating your overlays and whatnot looks excellent. Well, Dane, thank you for noticing. That's what I'm talking about. I do put in some work behind the scenes to upgrade the visuals and the overlays. And the fact that my man Dane noticed it means that I'm doing a good job. So thank you, Dane, for the justification of the investment into the updated overlay graphics. Let me know if you guys notice it, or maybe you didn't even notice it until Dane mentioned it. Let's go. We got an updated overlay and a lot more updates in terms of the visuals and the graphics coming this year. I'm trying to level things up, Jets Media, on top of the launch of Roundtable Sports. Roundtable Sports. Let's get it. Oh, maybe this should be the other way. I don't know. Whatever. Hit the like button, folks. We're just getting started here. Jets training camp is well underway. The Garrett Wilson thing is interesting because the one thing I'll say this as well. Garrett Wilson is torching DJ Reed. He ain't torching Sauce. I haven't seen one video of Sauce Gardner getting beat by Garrett Wilson. All the highlights of Garrett Wilson, take a note that it's always against DJ Reed. Now, the cool thing about this is DJ Reed is not going to be lined up against the league's best receiver this year. It's going to be Sauce Gardner. The Jets have been rumored to going to start traveling Sauce Gardner around the matchup with the other team's best receiver. I love DJ Reed. Absolutely love him. He is a very underrated corner, but we all know that Sauce is the guy that needs to match up against the other best. So that's something there. Another thing of note, the Hassan Reddick situation, which is definitely a big storyline. We heard a good update from Josina Anderson on Friday. thinking that he may be back by today, because if he does not come today, Reddick, which he did not, he'd be subject to a $300,000 fine, which he did get. So Hassan Reddick and the Jets situation is trending towards, if they don't get an agreement by the end of the week, it's going to get ugly, because that means Hassan Reddick is really sacrificing a lot of money, which tells you they are not on the same page with things. So listen, there's a lot. Josina Anderson seems to be optimistic about it, so I guess I'll be optimistic. It seems like the Jets side of things are optimistic instead of, obviously, we don't know anything about the Reddick side of things as of right now, so we'll see about that. Whenever Reddick gets back, he'll be fine. The only thing is they got to get on the same page from a financial standpoint. Now, talk about rookie running back Braylon Allen. The guy's yoked. I mean, I am so impressed with Braylon Allen. He is already a beast from a pass blocking perspective. He's already running the rock with heart, with grit, with toughness, throwing people off of him. He is definitely the running back number 2 next to Breece Hall. Jets fans are very excited about that. There was a viral video that I posted that somebody took from camp of Braylon Allen next to Tariq Cohen on the field together. That looked funny. I mean, Braylon Allen is massive, and he's just a rookie. I mean, Tariq Cohen. I also want to talk about Tariq Cohen with you guys. What's your expectations? Do you think Tariq Cohen's going to make this team? Because it seems like he's making a lot of plays. Honestly, I think Tariq Cohen has a spot on this roster. Now, that's going to be very interesting. Who is Joe Douglas going to cut on this team? Especially from an offensive standpoint. We have the running backs. We have 5 running backs. 6 running backs, actually. Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, Izzy Abanikanda, Tariq Cohen. That's 5. Wait, did I miss someone? Breece Hall, Izzy, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, and Tariq Cohen. Yeah, it's 5 running backs that's competing, right? So I think that it's going to be interesting. Is Tariq Cohen going to make the team? Is Izzy the odd man out? Is Isaiah Davis going to make the team? I mean, it's very interesting to see who makes this roster. Maybe Tariq Cohen makes it from a special teams. I think Izzy may be the odd man out personally. It seems like he doesn't really fit what the Jets are trying to do with this new offensive line, trying to be a speed, and not a speed, the opposite, more of a physical type of offense. I know Valladay as well, as Tommy mentions. I don't see him making the roster. He's going to be a practice squad guy. But there is a lot of things to look forward to from this offense. Now, today, the defense won the day. Aaron Rodgers was not on the same page with the offense. He was getting heated, and there was one player in particular that's been having some issues, and that's Joe Tippmann. The year 2 center had some center issues, snap issues of a lot of high snaps. That's definitely something to keep note on. Listen, I mean, we can't expect the training camp to be positive every single practice. Everyone looks good. There's going to be struggles. This is a good time to get the struggles out of the way early, late in July or heading into August. No concern on my end with Joe Tippmann. I mean, this is something that you got to work through. Pretty sure the Buffalo Bills center has having some issues with snaps, just the Miami Dolphins as well. So this is something that happens when you're getting into the rhythm and you're getting back into the flow of football. Joe Tippmann is not, I mean, the thing about Joe Tippmann is he did not run a lot of shotgun in Wisconsin. So this is something he's adjusting to at the center position. But again, something like Joe Tippmann with the high snaps, I'm not expecting that to continue into the season. Get that out of the way now. Work with Aaron Rodgers. You saw him on the sideline working together. Not that big of a deal. But the cool thing about the Jets training camp so far is that it's been a mix of the offense winning and the defense winning. I'll tell you this right now. If we were 5 practices in and the defense has won every single day, I bet you Jets fans would be worried right now. But that's not been the case. The offense has won 2 of the 5 practices, which is very good if you put in the perspective of the Jets' offense in previous years never winning because they stink. The fact that we had 2 days of the offense dominating and Aaron Rodgers looking elite tells you what the potential is here. There's obviously the Jeff Ulbrich and the defensive side of the field adjusted to what the Jets offense was doing against them, and now they're zipping things up. Tad McKinley is the star of the defense to keep an eye on, who's taking advantage of Hassan Reddick not at practice. Will McDonald also is thriving. Jermaine Johnson, of course. Michael Clemens has not been looking good, apparently. But at the end of the day, I think Tad McKinley is fighting to make this roster. I'm expecting him to be on this team, on this roster, be in the rotation, a former first-round pick, someone that can definitely make this team and make an impact immediately for the season. So definitely a lot of storylines. If there's anything else that I'm missing, guys, let me know in the chat. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Hector's in the chat. What's good, Hector? Also, Mike Williams seems to be close to coming back to practice. Yeah, so we're seeing Mike Williams out there doing some individual stuff. Very good things. Eric Watts is also thriving. It's going to be between him and McGregor for that final edge rusher spot, the 2 undrafted free agents. Hennessy's in the chat. Season starts in 6 weeks. 6 weeks. That's unbelievable, man. That is unbelievable. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. We're doing a training camp recap live. Now that I'm back home, I'm thinking of going live during training camp when I'm not there and then making a recap video afterwards. So expect a lot more Jets content, guys, now that I'm back home covering training camp. It's been a lot of fun seeing the Jets back at practice, and I cannot wait to see what is in store. So if you're going to practice tomorrow, let me know. I will be there. Love it. How's the safety play been? So apparently, Key, the Mr. Irrelevant, has been thriving so far. Tony Adams has been decent, as well as Chuck Clark. Definitely not the strength of the secondary, but I think it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good up to this point. And again, Henny, I'm not there. So honestly, I don't want to speak like I'm there and I know what's going on. I'm just basing this off of what people are saying. Mudviles in the chat. Richie, how was the vacation? It was phenomenal, Mudviles. I appreciate you asking, man. Always a great time I needed to step away just a little bit before the heart of the season begins, which we are in right now, baby. So it was good to step away a little bit, but it also feels good to be back. I appreciate you asking, my man. I appreciate you asking big time. Let's go. Kinlaw eats more before noon than I eat all week. Oh, man, this guy's a monster. Absolute monster. Javon Kinlaw added a lot of weight, and he had a very emotional press conference today, said that he's been through a lot in his life, and he hasn't really lived up to his own expectations, and he's excited to kind of unlock himself next to Quinnen this year. And I think this is one player on the defense that you can expect to break out is Javon Kinlaw. I said that when we signed him. And people were like, oh, here we go, a Jets creator hyping up another Jets signing. Like, no, people don't realize. Jets fans know, but any defensive tackle that the Jets sign and put him next to Quinnen Williams has career years. Started with, what's his name? Sheldon Rankins. Last year, Quentin Jefferson. This year, it's going to be Javon Kinlaw and Lakey Fatu. Just watch. Telling you, just watch. He said 9 eggs for breakfast, a whole avocado, and 6 chicken breasts for lunch. That's what Kinlaw... Bro, Javon Kinlaw eats 9 eggs for breakfast with a whole avocado. That is my breakfast minus 6 eggs. You know what I mean? I eat eggs and avocado for breakfast pretty often, but I don't eat 9 of them. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And 6 chicken breasts for lunch. Boy, that's how you gain weight. That guy's about to be a I guess the Jets asked Javon Kinlaw, hey, can you be our Al Woods this year? Because we don't have an Al Woods this year. We don't have a big boy up front. And I guess that's going to be Kinlaw. Damn. I'm excited. I didn't watch his full press conference. I got to watch that. Pads back on. Lazard turned back into a pumpkin when his drop catch turned into an interception. Yeah, so Rodgers threw his first interception of camp today, but it wasn't his fault. There was a dime over the middle to Lazard, hit his hands, deflected on up for an interception. Hey, Lazard's been playing good all practice. Can't expect him to be dominating every single day. JBC is looking better at CB than he was as a safety. Yeah, so Jarek Bernard-Converse and Quantez Stiggers are 2 corners to look out for this year in the preseason. I think, Brennan Eccles is hurt, so you're going to see these guys get significant time. And DJ Reed entering a contract year. So is Brennan Eccles, by the way. So Eccles and DJ Reed are 2 corners that are entering the final year of their contracts. I think the Jets are looking at JBC and Stiggers to be the long-term answers there, unless they want to re-sign one of those 2, which I would like that. Mudville says, never had avocados. Do you eat it on toast or raw? Damn, you never had avocados? I'm a big avocado fan. I put it on everything. Toast. I eat it raw. I eat it with a bagel. In a salad, in a bowl. Guacamole. You never had guac? Did you ever have guacamole, Mudville? That's what avocados are. Lakey Fatu is the big boy. Yeah, he is the big boy for sure, but I feel like he's a little leaner. Not leaner, but like he doesn't have Al Woods size. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the Al Woods size. Hopefully Stiggs can play special teams. Yeah, he will. Stiggs has been impressive in terms of the ball hawking ability, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. How many like buttons do we have smashed? I would love to see that. We have 48 like buttons smashed, guys. Come on. Hit the like button for your boy right now. Also, wanted to remind you guys, Jake Asman and myself are doing a Jets fan meetup on August 7th. So if you guys are coming to Jets training camp next week, I would highly recommend coming through. It's free to sign up, guys. Let me pull it up right here. It's free to pull up. If you guys are going to be at one of the practices on August 7th and August 8th, definitely through to this right here. It's going to be Jake Asman and myself hosting at the Don Jose Mexican restaurant. A good member of the channel that watches Jake Asman and myself is hosting this for us. Spots are limited. I'll put the link right now in the chat. If you guys want to sign up today, definitely come through, folks. Definitely come through, because it's going to be a lot of fun. So this is the event right here. I'll put the link in the chat right now so you guys have an opportunity to sign up. It's August 7th, 7 p.m., 15 minutes away from the facility. So I just put the link at the top of the chat, guys. If you want to pull up, it's free. All you guys got to do, there's 21 spots left for this event. To sign up for it, you just click I'm going, and you sign up. It's going to be Jake Asman and myself at Don Jose's Mexican restaurant, located just 15 minutes from the Jets practice facility. Come hang out and celebrate the start of football. Please note, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I will be going, and I'm going to be doing the AFC East Roundtable live from here, by the way. I'm going to be doing it live from here, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys are coming through, there's a practice on this day, Wednesday, and then the next day is the joint practice between the Commanders and the Jets. So let's do it. So I'd love to see you guys there. If you want to come through, I'll be staying in a hotel in Jersey that night. So definitely come through, folks. If you're going to be at practice, would love to have you guys pull up to that. The tickets are free, by the way. All you guys got to do is just RSVP. Roger says, hey, Richie, we really enjoy your Jets content. It's nice to know Jets Inner Circle team stuff you provide. Keep up the great work. Roger, thank you so much for the support, my friend. I really do appreciate that big time. This is what I do. This is what I love. I can't even put in the words how much it means to have a nice comment like this, because I'm living a dream, and you guys allow me to live that dream every single day by supporting me. You guys have no idea how much it means. You really don't. Is Jake going to Jets Media Day? He's not. I did invite him, but he has a wedding that night, so he's not going to be able to come, unfortunately. Zachary says, Tyron Smith is the best tackle to test around with for our edge rushers, because if you beat the best, everyone else you face seems a little more easier. Great note, Zach. Great note. Find me at Jets Media Day. Yeah. Guys, we sold 100 total tickets to Jets Media Day. That's crazy. I think 99, actually, but let's pretend 100. Because we have 99 full tickets sold, and then one person bought tailgate only. So it adds up to 100. If you guys want to come to Jets Media Day, tickets are low-key running out. So get your tickets to Jets Media Day now. That link is at the top of the description, folks, if you want to come through to that. If you don't know what Jets Media Day is, it's an event that we're doing this year. The third annual event for Jets Media Day for the Week 4 matchup against the Denver Broncos. Tickets are limited, and definitely come through, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tickets come with a pregame, a tailgate party with Gotham City Crew, food, drinks, a live DJ, all comes with the ticket. Also, we're going to be in the hangar for the event, which is a private upscale suite for our group only. And then you'll get access to the field after the game, partying on MetLife Stadium's turf. Tickets are limited. Tickets are low-key running out right now. So if you guys want to get your tickets now and secured, do not forget to get them now, because they are limited and they are running out. So I'll put that link in the chat right now, Jets Media Day tickets, in case you guys want to check out the website and check out the latest news. 99 total tickets, and we have like 150 total spots total. So there's around like 40 so tickets remaining. So definitely go check that out, and email me if you have any questions about it as well. Definitely don't hesitate to reach out. Boba Jet's in the chat with a first super chat of the show. Boba Jet comes out here. It says, Richie, brother, good to see you, my man. Haven't been able to watch as much lately. Work is busy. Give TD and Dan hell this week. Let's go Jets. I'm not going to say the last part. Let's go Mets, you mean. All seriousness, Boba Jet, thank you so much for the super chat. Always great to see you, my man. I will give TD and Dan hell. The AFC East Roundtable is back this week, by the way. We took the last 2 weeks off, or at least I did. And then the launch of Roundtable Sports is going to be the following week. And what do I mean by the launch of Roundtable Sports? We're going to have a whole website. We're going to have every single division roundtable launched, a show once a week. You guys thought the AFC's Roundtable was great? Well, obviously, that's the one you're going to tune into because if you're a Jets fan. But definitely go support all the other divisions. We have all divisions, all 8 launching next week, folks. It's ridiculous. Let's go. It's exciting. It's exciting. Miss Richie's early afternoon live streams. Well, Dane, I'm back home, so you can expect that to start this week, probably Wednesday, and go live during camp. Expect that. Tua is a bum. Let TD know. You know it. Well, definitely go check out the huddle. I go to him every day. Who do you think will be the number 1 receiver for the Jets? Easy. Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson will be. For sure. I can't see Reddick contract getting fixed until other contracts are restructured. Jets have around $5 million. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. Yeah, there's a lot of complicated stuff around it that we're waiting for. For sure. A lot of complicating stuff around the Hassan Reddick situation in order to get that all figured out. But it will get figured out in time. I'm not worried. I'm not panicking just yet. Neither should you. Neither should you. Well, folks, I do got to give another big shout out to a proud sponsor of Jets Media. And boy, oh boy, did I love this sleep mask last night. I took a red-eye flight from California home to New York. It left at 9 p.m. Pacific time, and I landed this morning at 5 a.m. Eastern time. I had that Manta sleep mask on for 6 straight hours, and I was out for the entire rest. For the entire flight, I was sleeping perfectly comfortable with this Manta Sleep mask. Guys, I cannot recommend it more. To go to Manta Sleep's website, click the link down below in the description right now and use your 10% discount code JETS to get your Manta Sleep mask today. The one I use is Pro Mask. I literally wear this every night, and when I was using it on the plane, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to let the people know about the sleep mask again because I was on cloud 9 low-key when I was sleeping on the plane. If you guys take red-eye flights or you'd like to sleep on planes, definitely get this. If you like to sleep during the day and take a nap and it's too light out, definitely highly recommend this. When I was staying in my Airbnb, there was a lot of windows when it was very bright. So every time I wanted to take a rest or sleep in a little bit, I'd have the sleep mask on and it would take all the lights out. So if you guys want to get your Manta Sleep mask today, use the promo code JETS and you will get a 10% discount code. And you're also supporting me here on Jets Media. I just put the link in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Shout out to Manta Sleep for sponsoring Jets Media. Let's do it. Do you think Jason Brownlee is overrated or underrated? I think it's way too early to label him either of these. Personally, I don't even know. I think we have to see more from him to give me an more answer here. Reddick wants money, but he is losing money for this. Make it make sense. 100%. King Lowski's in the house. Tell TD stop lying about his D-line. He said it was trash. Tell him to stand on that. I will. I'll check him tomorrow about that, King. I appreciate you reminding me about that. He's running with the 3. Yeah, I mean, Jason Brownlee, you can't really call him either. We haven't seen enough. We haven't seen enough of him yet, in my opinion. Jets have 19 mil on over the cap. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Don't worry about it. 1,500 yards for Garrett Wilson this year. I actually just made a tweet today, Hennessy, and I asked, how many yards do you think Garrett Wilson will have this year? This was the tweet. And I said he's going to have top 5. And I think he'll have around 1,700. Also, love this photo of Aaron Rodgers pointing to the rookie. Look at this. Look at the constant hate we get. AR point to the next bust. Good job. Love this photo. A-Rod pointing at the rookie. Malachi Corley apparently is really taking some steps. Really taking some steps. Did I see Zach Wilson's new look? I did not see his new look. What is it? Is it the flowy hair? I don't even know. ESPN has an article saying Rodgers was kind of mad today. Good stuff, Fins. I love how a Dolphins fan, whenever they see anything about the Jets with Rodgers in a negative light, they're like, yeah! Like, it's like hilarious. Yeah, he was mad. The offense was struggling. Do you want him to be happy when the offense struggles? Give me a break. You know what I mean? I'd rather our quarterback be upset and mad when they struggle than when we struggle like, yeah, it's okay. That's probably what Tua's doing. All right, guys, run it back. Rodgers not going to let that slide. That's what it comes down to that Jets fans need to realize. When Aaron Rodgers gets mad, it's because he demands excellence from this offense. He has such a high standard, and he's going to let you know. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Not a big deal whatsoever. So Rodgers is going to get mad when the offense struggles. 100%. And I think that now that we have a quarterback that can actually speak his mind and the players will listen, that speaks volumes. We haven't had that before. We haven't had that. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Tua got paid before winning a playoff game. Uh-oh, here we go. Here for the meme says, man, today was terrible. Work sucked. I'm sorry about that. Everything hit the fan, and the Jets apparently sucked today. Man, what a day. Thanks for being you, Richie. Needed this today. Here for the memes. Just know that every day can't be bright and sunny. You got to have those days that's cloudy that opens up your future. So I'm sorry that today was tough for you at work and everything hit the fan. Don't let the Jets' day of practice also hang over your heads. Days like this for the Jets is inevitable. Also, bad days in life is inevitable. It's just the ebbs and flows of life, man. If everything was perfect, then we all be living great lives. It's all about perspective. It's all about taking the adversity and taking the bad days through perspective and know that on the other side, it's going to be a great, great day. So I'm always here for you, my man. Always here for you. Appreciate you tuning in. Aaron is a perfectionist, just like the poetry we'll see on game days. Bar. Daniel says, Richie, we don't worry about the Jets. We know this is the Dolphins division. You know this is the Dolphins division? You sure about that? Because last year was the year you could have had the division. Rodgers got hurt. You had your chance. Sorry, Dolphins fans. You had your chance. You were in first place for 17 games. And all you had to do is beat the Bills at the end of the year, and you lost. Last year was your opportunity to win the division and have a home playoff game, but you failed. Good luck this year. If you think this is your division, it's going to be easy. Sorry. This Jets team is not going to be the same it was last year. Promise you that. You can keep holding on to, well, Tua's 6-0 versus the Jets. Tua's never lost. Oh. 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Don't care about Tua. Ant-Man's, is that, oh my gosh. Look at that picture of me, bro. What is that? I did not know that was me until I picture. Seems like when the offensive line or anybody gets penalties, there's actually accountability for it now. That's what it's all about. Robert Saleh seems very, very strict about pre-snap penalties this year, which is huge. But what is his profile picture? This guy, Ant-Man, made this his profile pic, bro. Look at this profile pic of me. That is hilarious, dude. That is hilarious. Ant-Man, where did you get this? I guess this is from one of my live streams. That is absolutely hilarious. I got to screenshot this right now. Oh, my God. This is from the huddle. Okay. Damn. Richie, you guys keep telling us the Jets are going to win division easily. Daniel, you can clip it or something, but I don't remember saying that the Jets are winning this division easily. I think that the Jets have the best chance to win the division that they've ever had from a Jets perspective. I don't think that they are going to win it for sure. I'll tell you this, the Dolphins had favorable odds over the Jets to win the division 3 months ago. Now the Jets have better odds than the Dolphins, just saying. But the Jets, I'm not saying are going to easily win this division. That's not for certain. We still have to talk about the Bills, who are the 4-time division champions. The Bills are the ones that the Dolphins and the Jets are trying to dethrone. I'll tell you this. I'm more afraid of the Bills than I am of the Dolphins. I'm just being honest. The Bills are the team I'm looking at, not the Dolphins. And I'm sure Dolphins fans are probably looking at that the same thing with the Jets. I am definitely not saying that the Jets are winning this division easily. What I'm saying is, as a Jets fan, I am expecting them to win this division. From a fan perspective, this is the year to do it. This is the year to do it. Did you see the Chiefs and Texans almost got Mike Evans? I did see that. That would have been crazy. He decided to stay in the NFC. Thank you for staying there. Thank you for staying there. All right, folks. Wanted to go live for a half hour to give you my thoughts of the New York Jets training camp today. The pads are on. I will be there tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a live stream from camp directly afterwards. And then I'm actually going to be doing the huddle from New Jersey tomorrow. So there's a lot of fun things happening. I can't wait to be at practice. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to do live straight after practice. Usually that's what I do for my phone. So keep out a look. I will be with Matt O'Leary tomorrow at practice, I believe. I'll be sitting with Matt. And then I'll also be there on Saturday with my dad, which I'm excited for. So I'm going to make the stream now so I don't forget to do that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Jets Media. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Jets Media. I appreciate you all big time. See you guys tomorrow. Let's go Jets. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.